The goal of the MBC project is to spread awareness of Black composers and their music as broadly as possible.
So what's the name of this composer? Ignatius Sancho, that's right. Now, does anybody know anything about his life?
He was born 1729, he died 1780.
Whoa, I couldn't have even rattled that off.
He was the first to vote for the British election. When he died, he was the first Black person to be an obituary in the newspaper.
That's right.
I think this actually opens up the world not only to African American students, but even to students who are not African American by showing them how much broader the world of classical music actually is than they might have thought.
I am a violinist and a composer. My name is Jessie Montgomery. I also perform. I travel around and perform on the violin with a string quartet called the Catalyst Quartet.
So my RBP Foundation started our Music by Black Composers project with the purpose of gathering as much of this music as we could, both for professional performers as well as for pedagogical purposes. My foundation has collected more than 900 works by about 350 composers from all around the world. We're very excited to have just released our timeline poster of 300 composers, our coloring book featuring the portraits and biographies of 40 composers, and our first curricular volume for violin.
Music education basically has two sort of tracks that it needs to go down. First, music needs to be a part of everyone's basic education.
So any final questions before we go?
What is an orchestra?
And then the music industry needs more participation by African American students.
Yay! All right.
When I was a kid, the first opportunity that I saw an African American on the stage of an orchestra, it made me feel that I could do this myself too. So it was so motivational and opened the door that, oh my God, this is a possibility for me.
I want to just take a second to explain a little bit about the process of composing.
What the RBP Foundation has done is opened the door to so many kids that just don't feel classical music is theirs, right? They think it as some other.
There's been a strong presence and very, very important contributions by people of African descent as performers and composers in classical music, all the way going back to the 1700s. Unfortunately, because of historic discrimination as well as other factors, a lot of the music is out of print, or maybe it's never been published in the first place and it's in manuscript. Maybe the printed edition has errors, maybe the manuscript isn't really legible right off the music stand. So there's a lot of work to be done to get this music ready to be performed, as well as to spread awareness of what it is and where it's located. So we'll definitely have a lot of work yet ahead of us.
I think it's really important for the African American community as a musician, but also for everyone, only because it's great music, because great music is great music.
This truly represents an extraordinary contribution for our field, and I am sure that it will have a profound effect on so many young people who are studying. In fact, I really wish it would have existed when I started at just the age of 5.